Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 19 of my gameplay series on Willamina Forest. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to Willamina Forest. So, I got on here a little while ago and I started doing some work on this road here. So, I did a little bit up here. I actually cleared... Let me just go into landscape mode, it'll be easier to see. Well, you know what? This will actually be better, I think. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, so this road through here, I do need to do, so like I did the gray kind of speckling on that one. I'm going to do that on this side too. I just have to get to it. So the road's down there, but I made this through here. I actually cleared all the trees off of here and then placed these ones down. So these are just placeable trees, which are the same, or look like the same ones that are in game. That's cool to see our field over there. This map is massive. Anyhow, sorry. So I made a little gravel path up there. I have an idea what I want to do with it, but for now, that's where it's at. I kind of like that grass texture a little bit better, that kind of one that's kind of in the dirt a little bit. But yeah, so I figured this actually I just smoothed over the top because it kind of made sense to go over if I was just kind of smoothed over from the lumber mill to there. But yeah, and I kind of widened out this section of lumber mill a little bit, added a little bit to it. So that's like that. I mean, there's a lot of road to go, to be honest. There's all that through there that I need to clear at some point and get rolling. But yeah, so I added this in. It looks fairly nice, I think. So I'm going to keep working on it at some point and I'll get it all the way down to here, get the rest of it finished up and taken care of and get rid of that tree that's floating over the roadway. That's probably going to be hard to get. That's why our money's up quite a bit. We actually only have $60,000, but it's up pretty good ways from there because of that reason. So looking over here, we have barley growing here. Yeah, barley. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been on here. Sugar beets on here growing, and then we have soy, right? Yes, soy over there waiting to be harvested. So yeah, the farm is doing well. So yeah, everything's looking good. We'll just have to keep working on a couple of things and keep going and keep doing some different things. So I'll bring you guys back in a bit. All right, folks, welcome back. So as you can see, the soy here is ready to harvest. However, it is raining, so we're just gonna have to wait, obviously. But so what I did is I weeded these guys. This guy needed a little bit of fertilizer just in that bottom section, so I finished that up. It's been a while since I've been on here. Since I was on vacation last week, so I was like, I don't remember what's going on, but now we're starting to catch up. I've been using the truck while I do forestry over here to kind of run some loads of wood chips and selling them at $3.50 per 1,000. So we made some good money today off of wood chips. We made $140,000 off of wood chips. We still have probably another 2 loads in the silo left. We've been getting like $20,000 a load, so money's going up pretty good, which is awesome. How much we make today? $140,000. I feel like we should have more money then. Oh, maybe some of it was from previously. Some of it had to be, because we were selling wood chips before. Okay, so never mind. It's all from wood chips though, but yeah, plus the BGA income that was from last night. That's all just from me doing stuff out and about and around. So you can just ignore those other miscellaneous things that are on there. Okay, so we're waiting on that. If I jump over to this, nope, not this guy. This guy. I am making progress clearing this out. I have probably have 2 loads of logs here to get hauled away too. So once we get the wood chips done, I'll work on that. We have stuff growing here. Perfect, fantastic. I still am working on, my goal this episode would be to get this field put in right here, or at least get the area cleared and get it landscaped. That's the goal, is to put the field in here. I do want to connect those guys up, which I think I just need to clear out some more wood. So I'm just going to work my way across here, go get all the stumps and everything like that, and we should go, get some good money from doing that. The other thing we're going to do, starting in this episode here, which I talked about, is the random events. So I have a list of random events. Some of them are from you, some of them were ones I came up with. And some of them I couldn't, some of the ones you guys came up with were awesome, but I couldn't use. So I had to kind of simplify it as best as possible. I can't make it too complicated for me. And you'll understand why in a second. So let me put the random events up there on the screen. So these are the, that is not the random events. That is from my previous test. Let me go find my random events real quick and get those put up there. Interesting. I must have just clicked the wrong one. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now that's up on your screen. These are the random events. Jeez. Okay. So The number, I'll explain how they're all going to work. So I have flat tire, dead battery, blown engine, bad transmission, broken tie rod end, bent wheel, lights out, 3-point hitch brake, hydraulic hose failure, oil leak, radiator failure, electrical issues. So then there's 2 effects. So some of them only have one. It's like the oil leak, electrical issues, there's just repair. But some of them are repair and replace. So if I do get that event, then I have to either try to get either repair or replace on that. And then what the on, that column, the on column, is what it affects. So the 3-point hitch one's the one that's a little bit different. It only affects vehicles that have a 3-point hitch. So if that's the one that gets rolled on a vehicle that doesn't have a 3-point hitch, it won't matter. And then the time is how long that vehicle is out for the count. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do every time a vehicle goes over 20 hours. Well, so from 0 to 20 hours, I'm not going to have any issues. We're not going to have any issues. But the moment it goes over, so from 20 hours, essentially from just above 20 hours, so 20.1 to 40 hours, I'm going to randomly generate a number once. And I'll put that up here. So I'm going to use this guy. Oops. Oh, it's covered by, never mind. I was like, what's going on here? There we go. That should work. Maybe not. Okay. Well, anyways, I have a random number generator that I'll put up in a little bit, so we'll be able to randomly select a number. So let me get all that stuff set up, and I'll bring you guys back in. All right, there it is. So I know what happened. I moved it over to another screen, and yeah, anyhow. But now it's all working. So essentially, with that up there, so what I'll do is it's 1 to 24. So the top. So obviously, there's only 12 things on that chart. So if I get a number between 13 and 24, nothing happens. So that's the way it's going to work. So there, 14, nothing would happen. 1, something would happen. 4, something would happen. 12, something would happen. 22. So that's how I'm going to do it. Random number generator. And then once we get to the options at the end, then I'll do 1 and 2. So 1. Oop, maybe it's not going to work now. Oh, it is. It's just obviously there's only 2 numbers. So yeah, or I could do just, probably actually what I'll end up doing is just doing this. If I leave it at that, if it's an odd number, it'll be option 2, and if it's an even number, like that one, it'll be option, yeah, odd option 1, even option 2, probably what I'll do. Something like that. But anyhow, it's a work in progress. I'm trying this out just because I'm kind of curious to see how it's all going to work. But yeah, so we'll try to figure it out and see what we're going to do with it, and kind of go from there. So yeah, it's all a work in progress. So we'll test it out. But so essentially, 0 to 20 hours, I said nothing's going to happen to the vehicle. 20.1 hours to 40 hours, I'm going to generate a random number once. If it's 40.1 hours to 60 hours, I'm going to randomly generate numbers twice, and so on and so forth, up until I'm going to do a max of, if you're over 100, it's just 5. So 80 to 100 is 4, and then over 100 is 5 random rolls, because that's the potential that there could be 5 things that go wrong with something every day, which I know that's probably not realistic for the hours on the vehicles, but I'm just trying to make it what I think will work as best as possible. If it ends up being too ridiculous, then I'll scale it back, but I think this will work well. So we're going to go ahead and try that this episode starting tomorrow morning. So starting tomorrow morning, we'll roll for every vehicle, which this one's at 18.1. That's not ours. This one will get a roll. No, and no, and no. So just one vehicle will get a roll right now, which is fine. Let me get back over to you. Yes. So yeah, which won't be that big of a deal. So the worst that'll happen is we'll have one random event with one vehicle. So yeah, not too bad. Getting a drink of coffee. Yeah, selling wood chips here has been fantastic, and decent price for them on here. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. I'm just going to get some more forestry done, get some more of this cleared out, and yeah, we're just kind of waiting for that. I'll probably harvest if the rain ever stops today, which it looks like it's supposed to stop today, theoretically. So I'll keep working on that. Things I'm thinking about purchasing, I kind of want to use, I have it added in here, I kind of want to use the EcoTill, but that needs 342 horsepower. So that's what I want to use for creating our next field. So I'm thinking about maybe getting another tractor that could get that, because I think this guy can only get up to 260. Yeah, so we're too far away on the horsepower for that one. The biggest medium tractor, I don't know what it can get up to. 300. Okay, so probably gonna need a large tractor then. Could look at, I don't know how much the case is going to get up to. Nope, not far enough. I don't know how much the 7R is going to get up to. That one could get up there. That would be 279 to get up there. We could get ourselves a John Deere pretty quick. T7, that's not going to get it. Nope. Needs to be a common engine size for that. We don't need the Warrior version. 336. That one's not going to hit it either, though. That one I know will hit it. That'll get up to 400. But how much is that to get that up to 400? Plus, oh, it's only 300,000 for 400 horsepower. I've used that so much, though. I want to try something different. I don't think I have any modded tractors installed. No, I don't. Okay. This guy's also, though, just a workhorse, too. We use this on... yeah, that thing's crazy. That's 329. I mean, that has enough horsepower just standard at 329. Or what was the other option down there? Let's go back to the John Deere. 279.5, but that's the max. It doesn't get any bigger than that. I kind of want it to have somewhere to go. Let's get up to... What is the T8 going to get us up to? They could have 435. Okay. All right, that one might be a good option. We haven't used a New Holland, I don't think, before, so we might actually end up going with this guy right here, with probably just that one engine size up. So $300,000. We're going to get there. We'll get there today, no problem, with at least 2 loads of logs and just the wood chips we're selling. So, well, anyhow, that is the plan for now. This is back to our normal episode since I'm back from vacation now. So let me get this guy going to the silo. And let me hop back over to you. So anyhow, I'll keep working on getting some logging done and getting some stuff cleared out of here, and hopefully we can buy that tractor. Oh, also that we don't have the plow yet either, so we'd have to buy the plow. How much is that plow? 80 grand. Okay, so we're looking at $400,000 basically to get that set up. Which, is it necessary? No, but is it awesome? Yes, and I want it. So, next, we got pretty good equipment in here. We're not going to worry about selling off either of these. We'll hold on to all of our tractors that we got for now. Obviously, these 2 things aren't ours. That is ours, so we don't want to obviously get rid of that. One of these isn't ours. We had that set up. We could probably sell off the subsoiler, because we have that. So that, yeah, we could probably sell off the subsoiler. I mean, it's 6 grand, so it's nothing terribly exciting, but we could sell that off. Not sure if there's anything else we really could get rid of. Not that necessarily we want to get rid of a lot of stuff, but we've actually accumulated quite a bit of stuff in here since starting. But okay, anyhow, that's the plan. That's what we're shooting for. I'm going to try to get us as much money as possible, and I'll probably bring you guys back in either later today or tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys then. All right, it's morning, so I did a couple things this morning. Well, actually, I really just kind of got rid of some stumps out here, so most of the stumps should be pretty much gone. There's a few in the woods, but I'll get to those later. So I got a large area cleared out up here, and I did expand the road here, which actually, let's just take a look at that. So I expanded the road, or I extended it up to here, and I extended it out to there because I plan it to keep going to the edge of the property probably. And then I made this road go straight down here, and I went past all the way to here. So I am considering redoing this field a little bit. I still want to use this land here, but if I can come down, I can do a field that goes basically from that corner, and if I made that a field there, that might be a little bit better, and then just kind of cut through here. So I think I actually, oh, you know what, let's just do it. I'm gonna fix it up here in just a second. I know I have to recreate some certain things, and I did harvest that last night because it stopped raining finally at like 7 o'clock. But let's go ahead and get to some grass. Yep. All right, we're just not gonna get rid of all of it, just this top section here. I know, so much work down the drain. It'll be all right though. Okay, and then we're gonna get back over to our path. Then this is gonna continue this way. And this field will be a big one right through here. So I'm thinking we go to, not there, I want to go to the map. Here we go. I am considering I will probably eventually extend that field down further, but I think what I'll do is just cut across there and then close it off, and then we'll make that a field, and we always can expand it this way or that way, so it'll be pretty easy to do after that. So we'll have a decent sized field here. I might go a little further this way, but that's our goal in this episode, is to get that field done. So yeah, so the other thing too to note, yesterday I sold a load of wood this morning as well. I forgot about that. It was already cut, but I sold that today. Yesterday we made, oh goodness, I just set my notebook over here. We made $407,532, putting us at a total of 2.8 million, which got us over the mark for another town upgrade if we want to do that. And I did forget about this loan, and then I got charged interest, so we're just going to go ahead and pay off the loan, so I completely forgot about it, which does put us back down to 230, which, to get the equipment we're looking at, we want to get up to about $400,000. So I think we can still do it. I'm going to keep doing some forestry stuff today. It's the main goal today. This stuff probably won't be ready to harvest. I'm probably not going to plant anything here, so yeah, we'll probably just hold off. But I might, yeah, I think that's what I'll do, is make a path there, and we'll just kind of have this as just whatever. But the other thing I want to do actually is let's go into decoration. I think the birch trees kind of look nice. How big is that birch tree? Is that the big one? I guess that's not too big. Plant one right there. Yeah, it's not very big. Okay. I was hoping that'd be a lot bigger. Beech trees probably pretty large. I don't know if these will actually end up, you know, looking nice up here, but I figured put a couple trees in here because we don't really need anything else going on there. They might blend. Do I have any other trees? I don't know if I do or not. They might blend better if we put a couple of spruce trees in, which is what the map has. Yeah, I think that'll help them blend a little bit better. That should give us plenty of room up there to turn around still with equipment, and that way it kind of gives the map a more, I don't know, lived-in feel, I think is maybe the right word for it. I know these are costing us money, but it's okay. Yeah, I'll put another one right there. I kind of like the way those trees look. Put a maple in maybe. Yeah, maple's kind of nice to have in there. Yeah, some different trees in there. I'll put another maple right there. Okay, well, I spent quite a bit of money on trees now. I think, like, what do we spent 50 grand on trees? Holy cow. Okay, well, suppose that is what it is. But we have some nice trees through there now. I didn't know it was that expensive. I should have been paying more attention, but that's okay. 50 grand, we'll make it up, no problem. Doing forestry over here. We're probably going to get another, my guess is we're doing our $400,000 day today, if not more. Wood chips, I have some in storage now because the price really tanked on them. So yeah, the highest price at 159. We're gonna wait till they get back up above 300 before we sell them. We have 117,000 liters in there, so we'll hold off for now on that. We have, from our harvest of all of our fields, we got 17,667 liters of soybeans, and that was just from, we only did this field and this field, right? So that's a decent, I mean, it was bigger then, but yeah, so that was a decent harvest on that one, quite honestly. But where are we at here? So we're gonna wait until one of these prices. Probably my goal would be to get it up to at least $1,650, hopefully above $1,700, and then we'll sell, so we can get a decent chunk of change for that. So that's the goal right now. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on different stuff. I know a lot of you guys, it's kind of a mixed bag. Some of you want to see everything I do and want rather me time lapses stuff I'm doing off screen, but some people don't like time lapses. So I'm trying to kind of do the middle ground of time lapses and not having them in. So I still want to do probably a time lapse or so, maybe not every episode, but the last 2 episodes didn't have them, so I will put one in this one. I'm probably going to do a time lapse of me doing some sort of upgrade to the town over here. Yeah, so I'll probably do some sort of time lapse over here. So the road's pretty much good to go now, through this section at least. So I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out, which that was a lot of work for that little chunk of land there. That was probably 2 hours of work, but that's fine. The next one I might work on doing is getting some of this cleared out. I don't know if I'll do that necessarily as a time lapse, but I might just kind of do some of that off screen next episode. But I do want to do another upgrade somewhere around town, and add something in. So I'll kind of think of something I want to do for that, and then we'll time lapse that. But for now, I'm going to keep working on getting stuff done around the farm. I'll probably work until about noon or 1 or so, or somewhere in that range, and then I'll go ahead and do the time lapse. So I don't know if this will cut just to the time lapse. You might just expect to see a time lapse just now, but if not, yep, it'll come eventually. So I'll see you guys later on. All right, I was just getting ready to get fuel for this guy, and I totally forgot. We have to do our random events. Completely forgot about it. So let me put that number chart up there. So perfect. Okay. So this guy doesn't need it. No. I think it's just the case, isn't it? That one is so close. Did you see that? Sorry, I have to jump back. 19.9 hours. So tomorrow that'll need it for sure. 30.9 on this guy. So this is the only one that should need it for our farm right now. So let's go ahead and see. 3. Okay. What is number 3? Let me put that up real quick. I'm struggling a little bit. Just hang out with me. That down. 3. Okay, number 3. Blown engine. So you have to replace the engine. That's $10,000. Oh lordy. Okay, well, let's go into here and remove 10,000. Oh, how long is this thing out now for? Pull that back up. Blown engine. Okay, all day. So we can't use this thing all day. Perfect. Just so I don't forget that, I'm gonna go park this, like, I don't know, out of the way. Somewhere over here. I know the engine's blown, but I'm just gonna move it out of the way so I don't use it. So this thing is out for the count for today, so we'll have this again tomorrow. Hopefully we don't blow the engine tomorrow. Oh man. Alright, I'll park it right here. Fantastic. Well, that's already off to... We got the worst one right off the bat. That does sound like my luck, though, so... Oh, Lord. Alright, let's see if I can't get this guy filled up. This thing burns through fuel like crazy. It doesn't have that big of a tank. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Okay, well... Get this guy out of the way. I'm going to continue with the original plan of continuing the forestry, and... So we can hopefully build a field this episode, and if it doesn't happen this episode, it'll happen the next one, but, oh boy, of course that happened. Okay, anyhow, well, the random events are going as planned, I suppose. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later on. right, so there was a little time lapse for you. I did pause it in the middle there because I don't know why this wouldn't place, but I did some working with it and I finally got it to place back a little bit further. Nice little outhouse for you. Oh, I had fun building this, but yeah, so this is, I know it's a sweet shop. I thought the windmill would be more fitting to kind of what I want it to be, just kind of like a grain sell point, but yeah, this will work. This will work for what we got going on. So yeah, this is our grain sell point now. So I don't know what the prices are here, but I guess it's the sweet shop technically speaking, but yeah, so we got some, holy cow, well, looks like we're gonna sell some soy. Those are good prices there right now for soy. I mean, that's not unlike soy to get that high, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move this guy out of the way because I feel like I'm gonna run into him otherwise, especially if I have someone on auto drive trying to get through here, so I move him out of the way. Yeah, right up in there. Okay. Our truck up here? Yes. Though we don't need to necessarily, well, I guess, yeah, we might as well use the truck though. Is he still charging for a worker? Yes, he is. Great. I guess we will go ahead and if there's wood chips here, we'll go ahead and get filled up. Theoretically. There we go. Oh, is there only that many? I thought there would be more. No worries. We'll head this down. We'll get this unloaded and then we will go ahead and take the soy down to sell it. That should be a good little chunk of change for us to have from that. But otherwise, everything's going well down there. I extended the road down to here, so I'm slowly getting this kind of, I just have this corner kind of left to clear. And actually a lot of it's already clear. It's just probably shooting our 15-20 trees and it'll be done. So I should be able to get that done today, and then this stuff might, actually it probably won't be ready to harvest until tomorrow morning or late tonight. So we'll be able to do that stuff tomorrow and get that going. I do need to add a mod in for today, and I'm thinking about possibly looking at some big tractors in the mod hub and seeing if there's a tractor I want to add in to buy with the case. I'd like to get a case with the case. I know I like my case tractors quite a bit, but I'm going to look on the mod hub and see if I can't find us like a more, or even if it's not more reasonable, just an equivalent kind of nice, good tractor that we should be looking for. So I'll go ahead and check that. I don't use a lot of tractor mods, quite honestly. I use a lot of mods for a lot of different equipment and a lot of stuff like that, but I don't use a ton for like tractors and such like that. But we have 240, actually, how's the wood chip price looking? 242,000 liters in there. They're still all fairly low. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the soy put in here. Oop, there it was. I know we could use our small trailer, but I mean the case is out of commission. I don't want to drive that tractor down here, so it'll just be quicker for us to take this truck across the bridge. And it's, yeah, it's right through those woods over there, so it looks kind of nice. Yeah, that's one of our, so that is a town upgrade for sure. That is definitely a town upgrade. So that actually, let me look at that real quick. I think we still have, yeah, we still have one to go. So we used our last one. We didn't use the one we just earned, so we can still do another town upgrade. So I'll probably do another time lapse in the next episode of another upgrade of some type or something. Yeah, something of some effect. But yeah, once our farm gets a little bit, once the farming operations start to kind of cover what we're making, I mean, that's going to, maybe not quite, but at least somewhat start to try to make at least close to what we're doing on forestry, then we can start looking into getting a new yard set up and everything like that and start investing in some more stuff. But right now we're kind of basically riding on the money we're getting from our forestry. But I mean, we're getting a good 30 grand from this probably. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, 31,000. Okay, sweet. Fantastic. So that's not bad at all. No complaints there. Let me look at my, trying to think. Okay, we're doing okay on episode time. I'm trying to look at think about my recording time and everything like that. Oh, those hedges have collisions? Oh no. I gotta be careful. I didn't know. I've actually never used the placeable hedges because on No Man's Land, they're part of the No Man's Land pack that I had Quiet Hitman put together, or Kyle put together for me to use on this map. But I've never used them on No Man's Land before because I just had the paintable hedges, which are fantastic. So, but yeah, if you're on my if you're on my geez, I can't even talk now. If you're on my Discord, which is linked below if you want to join, it's free to join. You'll see, it'll show you what game I'm playing, which oftentimes, obviously, is probably Farming Simulator, because, well, I'm a Farming Simulator YouTuber, so I do play a lot of the Farming Simulator, but when I was on vacation, it was probably everything but Farming Simulator. Had all sorts of other games pop up on there. But other games I like to play, I do like Minecraft quite a bit. I play that with my younger brother that I have. I also like to play a game, actually one I'm really addicted to right now is RimWorld in addition to Farming Simulator. So I just need more time so I can play more games, but doesn't seem to ever work that way. Let me get this trailer parked up over here. But yeah, that I like Prison Architect quite a bit. Geez, there's actually this game called Terroir. I can't pronounce it. I can't say the word, but it's Terroir. And you kind of have like a vineyard, and you grow grapes, which is fantastic. The games I play are all available on Steam, except for like Minecraft's not a Steam game really. But I guess I play the new SimCity occasionally, which is that's not a Steam game either. And I know some people have wondered. I'm gonna go ahead and send this guy over to that one. Some people have asked me if I would do like videos on this guy. Seriously in your way? Oh, build a bridge. Get over it. Drive around him. Some people have asked me if I would play other games and post the videos of me playing other games on here, and I've thought about that. Don't get me wrong, but in general for this channel, it's a farming simulator channel, so I really want to keep it kind of focused on that. It's not to say I'll never do it. I know like Mr. CLP and a lot of other farming simulators, specifically the two I guess I can think of. I guess it's not a lot, but the two I can think of are Mr. CLP and Farmer Klein. Yeah, Farmer Klein that do SnowRunner videos. So I mean, it's not like outside the realm of possibility, but I could play those other games, I suppose. But if you never played RimWorld, there's definitely some farming in there, but you're trying to survive on a rim planet, I guess is what it is. But it's pretty fun. I don't know, maybe I'll do a bonus video where I'm just doing some random game or playing some other game and doing that. But definitely going to keep my content focused on Farming Simulator. And yeah, if I did do other videos like that on a regular basis, I'd probably do it on a separate channel, quite honestly. I'd tell you guys about it, but I mean, just to keep it more simplified. I don't know, farmer, cop, gamer guy, farmer, cop, gamer dude. I don't know. I didn't even know the name of the channel would be, but anyhow, so I'm going to keep working on a few things around here. We'll tell a police story for sure before the end of this, don't you worry. But, oh, and another thing too to know, every time I do this where I have the auto load trailer, and I'm bringing them down to the sawmill, I'm still billing myself $2,500 for the wood. So just in case you're wondering, for the loading, to pay workers to load it essentially is what I'm kind of role playing on that. But as you can see down here, we don't have a lot of trees left. We're making good progress, so I'm gonna keep working. I'm probably gonna jump out of here in just a second to go look and see if I can't find another tractor that I might want to use. So it's kind of cool. You can see the road off in the distance because the trees aren't rendering in. That's cool, because there's the sawmill right there, there's the town right there, our grain area is right on the other side of those trees. But yeah, that is a beautiful sight right there. But anyhow, I will see you guys at some point later on. All right, it is morning on the farm. So if we go over to here, sugar beets are good to go. So is our, what do we have, barley here? Barley, right? Yes, barley's good to go there. So a lot of this is cleared out. There's just a little bit down here, so it's cleared. Yeah, basically up to this line here. So this little section has to be cleared. But yesterday, financially, we did well. We made another 348,000, which actually put us up over almost a 3.2 million total, which is 8 town upgrades. We can add another one even. So we have 2 more we can do now. Wood chip prices 303's getting up there again. Maybe a little higher. We'll see. Okay. So we do need to do some random events to see what happens to our stupid tractors and things. But this one theoretically can run today with its new engine. We're going to see how that goes, and then, yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that up on the screen here. I'm hoping this guy. So we should have this guy to do. I'm only tabbing because it's easier to see hour-wise. Then we also have the tiger cat, and that should be everything. Yes, this guy and the tiger cat. So we'll go ahead and see how that's gonna go. No idea. Let me here's the number generator, but let me get it pulled up here on my computer. Slightly more complicated. My other monitor shut down, so let me get that let me get that one pulled up, and then we'll be able to run it on there as well. Okay, perfect. I pull that up now. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So okay, an 11, that's not good. We'll do that for the case. and then writing it down, and then, ooh, 5 for the tiger cat. Okay, that doesn't seem good. Okay, 11 for the case. Radiator failure, 4 hours. Oh, okay, so that one could be, we need to redo that one to see what it's gonna be. And then a 5 for the broken tire. Okay, so we just have to replace that. It's out for 4 hours. So we can't use the tiger cat or the case until, well, it's 7 now basically, so 11. Okay, let me make a note of that. Case and tiger cat till 11, at least. Now let's see if we need to replace the radiator or repair it. So let me get that back up here. And bye. I'm gonna get this all figured out eventually. Okay, so if it's, yeah, we'll see. Okay, even number, so of course it's the more expensive one, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. So fabulous. Okay, so replace, so 1,500 plus 500, so 2 grand. Okay, so it could have been worse. Today was not too bad. Let's go ahead and take that 2 grand out. Perfect. Okay, and we are going to buy some new equipment today. Let's go in here, and then this is one of the, so I did install a mod yesterday. This is the mod of the day yesterday. I put in the case Magnum, which we are going to buy it. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll do front and rear on that. Beacon light. Yeah, we'll do both. Both style one, it doesn't, the price is basically the same. Okay. Michelin, Lizard. Do Michelin. Ooh, that's pretty crazy there. Road track duals. Crawler, I don't want any crawler tracks on it. Wow. A ton of tire options on this bad boy. Ooh. Those things look pretty sweet. Okay, and that has weights. I don't know if we need the weights per se. No weights. It's 6 grand there. We'll do that. Okay. We got those guys set up. Okay, attachers. Quick hitch. We'll just do standard on that. We're near the biggest engine size, so you don't have to worry about upgrading it later, which I know that adds a huge price to it. It says have a 3-point hitch. Oh, really? Does it not have a front 3-point? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, front attachments. We want that. Windows. The tint looks too cool. How can I not get the tint on there? Extra lights? Yes. Why not? Yeah, we don't really need those. Okay, so 346. Oh goodness. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Okay, puts us down to 111, which means we also can get. Now, do I want to get the tow behind or not? I don't know. I think I want to get the one that just mounts. I think that'll be easier to use. I wish it was like an option on one of them, but oof, a tough choice to make there. Yeah, I think this will be a better option. Let's go ahead and buy that. Yes. Oh, that was expensive. Okay. Because, yeah, that guy's 8.5. Yeah, that thing's awesome. So that's, yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, let's hop in our new tractor. Jump over to, I don't know if we can get there. Because even with that, we don't have any loan right now. Yeah, that thing's sweet. We don't have a loan right now, so we're good on loans, loan type stuff. This thing is awesome. Sorry. And we're still at $30,000. I mean, we spent a boatload of cash this episode. That's, yeah, there's no beating around the bush about that. But still. This thing is awesome. Oh, man. Okay, this is perfect. Well, yeah. I'm going to get this back to the farm, and then we'll start making our new field, and I think we'll tell a police story while I'm doing that, and that's how we'll kind of wrap it up. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, let's try this baby out. Perfect. That's the working speed right there, and that's a nice big old swath right there. course, there's stuff in the way up ahead, but regardless. I know we're not going to be able to get the whole field done or anything like that, but here we do a little bit of this while I'm telling some police nonsense or whatever the case may be. I do need to get that actually out of the way, but so no, my police story today, I have a couple of quick ones. I think I might have told one of them before already, but this kind of comes down to, and I know I've talked about it before, some of the strange things that people report to the police that I'm like, why did you report that? Some of the odd things that people call and report. But one of the things that happened, this person called the police, and they said, "Gosh, trying to tell it without laughing." They called the police and they said, "Hey, someone looked at me funny." I'm dead serious. They were serious. They wanted an officer to do something. I'm like, I don't even know. There's nothing. Period. We could do. I don't even know what you would expect us to do. But they're like, yeah, they felt that he said that the person looked at him funny, and they felt because of that, the person didn't like him. Like, okay, and what do you expect the police to do about this? It's a serious call. This isn't someone calling as like a practical joke. Is that like hitting the ground there? A 3-point link might be a little low, but that's okay. Anyhow, so that was one, and it wasn't even like it just happened. They said, yeah, it happened yesterday. So it happened like 24 hours ago, and they're calling to report that. I'm like, what? What is wrong with people? I have no idea. Actually, do I need to do any landscaping about this? I'm trying to think. Well, maybe we should do a little landscaping. This section here is fine, but might have to do a little bit around it. But no, so it blows me away that people call the police for stuff like that, and that's I do not understand it nor will I ever. I had someone call the police. Oh gosh, they said this kid was looking over their backyard fence. This is an adult calling. They said, yeah, there's a kid looking into their backyard. And I was like, okay, well, what happened next? They're like, okay, well, I looked into my backyard, and then I caught him, and I said, hey, and they stopped. And then I went around the block to see if I could find him, and I found him, and they were with their parents, and I told their parents about it, and their parents said, okay, thanks for telling me. And I was like, okay, what do you expect me to do now? They're like, well, I don't know, it just seemed weird. I wanted it documented. Okay, I don't know why you need that documented, but, I don't know, people. People call the police for all sorts of crazy things, and those are just a couple of examples. We had someone call the police the other day. Well, they called the fire department, I guess, but we responded as well. They said there was a fire. There wasn't a fire. They saw someone's chimney. It's even better than that. It was the funeral home, and it was cremation day. So, yeah. Yep. So they called it in, and they said, yeah, there's a house on fire. No, it's just a chimney. It's pretty normal. Winter's coming, and that's going to be pretty normal. So, oh, goodness. Yep, winter's coming, and collision season, I'll say, is coming once the first snow hits. But, oh, man. Once that happens, it all goes downhill. Anyhow, guys, I think that's where I'm going to wrap up this episode for today. So, if you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming in, enduring, and watching.